little things. We can tell Jimmy Butler, go guard the opposing team's best perimeter player.
No, that's a fact. Dog.
Like with me, that's the thing with me, bro. Like I put a lot of emphasis on defense, bro.
Defense is so important, bro.
Like I really put a lot of emphasis on your impact defensively and like your rebounding capabilities on both ends. Like more importantly, defense, bro. For me, you have to be you just have to. It connects shit.
No, I agree. That is, and I think that's the thing. That's the art. It's not even an art. I think that's just the one of the foundation that's lost. Like defense,
Bro.
people don't like value. I would say, I'm like, yo, why y'all be? Are you pissing, nigga?
Nah, I'm just pouring water in the toilet.
Yeah, but I be like, yo, I'm like, people don't care about people that played. I'm like, if people be like, Kobe is great. Kobe is that, bro. Did you know Kobe played both sides of the court, my nigga?
Both sides.
Did you know MJ played both sides of the court? Did you know LeBron played both sides of the court?
Literally.
Did you know D-Wade played both sides of the court? Like, what are we talking about? Hakeem, both sides of the court. And I don't even want to hear no more that Jokic, like when we was talking about who's more dominant, Jokic is not as dominant as Shaq at all.
You saying because of like defensive purposes?
Not only defenses, like, bro, the shit I seen Caruso and these niggas do to Jokic, bro.
They swarmed them.
Bro, Shaq would have had all of these little dudes in foul trouble. All of them.
Yeah, they swarmed them. Shaq would have been beating on them a certain way. But you know what it is? Like, also, the game was a lot different. And I've never seen, I would say to Joker's defense, Shaq play against a defense that's like that.
What do you mean?
Like, I never seen him play against a defense that's warming you like that. Like
I did it, Jokic?
Yeah, they was all over. Like, soon as he grabbed it, boom, 5 niggas about to come up.
No, I get that. You can't do that with Shaq.
Yeah, you had Kobe right there.
What I'm saying, even if you move Kobe out the way, bro, Shaq he gonna catch. Who gonna stop him from going in the paint? That's what my question is. Like, who gonna stop, bro? The Shaq is like a monster, bro. It's Godzilla, bro. Who gonna, bro? I like, all joke aside.
You're pretty strong too.
If you would have
left Caruso on an island, I mess with Caruso. You leave him on an island.
Salo, you joking right now, bro. We're not even comparing Jokic's strength to Shaq's strength.
No, bro. I know.
Bro, we do know, bro. We know. Do you know, like, bro? Salo, come on, bro. We're talking about Shaq.
No, yeah, I know. I'm not saying Joker is stronger than Shaq, but like if
so you're telling me what they were doing to Joker, if they were doing it to Shaq, we see the same result?
What they if they did that with Shaq,
the shit that they were doing with Jokic, they can't do that with Shaq. They can try it. It's not gonna work.
I mean, wouldn't you say that Detroit Pistons did it to a certain extent?
Bro, Detroit Pistons defense and OKC defense is not the same. Detroit defense had a better defense.
I don't know, man.
What do you mean? They had Ben Wallace on that team. What are we talking about?
I know, but OKC defense, top to bottom, is very good, bro.
But they're all little.
Arkansas's not 7 foot. Check 7 foot.
Solo. They're all little. Every like the guys that gave. If you go look at the guys that gave Shaq problems, if you go look at those finals, bro, Shaq was averaging like 38, 14 rebounds. Like, bro, it's not. It don't even make sense, bro.
He had it going, not all.
No, like I'm talking about for the whole series.
Yeah, like he had years like that.
You want to see those numbers too? You want to see those numbers too?
I mean, it was just a different shot. I'm not saying Shaq weak. I'm just saying if that defense they played on Joker,
it's not gonna work because he's not gonna be catching the ball at the top of the key like Jokic. He's going in the paint. So you're gonna tell me you're gonna stop Shaq's body from going in the paint?
What?
This nigga just over here. You know you pissing me the fuck off, though.
Hey, bro, it's gonna be like because you have to be able to get the ball to dog, and when you do get it to him, they're coming after you quick.
So no, you cannot be serious thinking that this defense is gonna do anything to bother Shaq. No, they can't.
Yeah, I guess we'll never know, man.
We will never know, but what we do know,
Joker is way stronger than Caruso on them too. It wasn't a matter of it was just
Jokic doesn't really play that like. Oh my god. Okay.
I'm not saying they stopping him.
They're not gonna bother him. That's what I'm trying to say. They're not bothering him.
Every game is not gonna be Shaq gets 30.
Every game is gonna be Shaq 30. I promise you. 30 and 12 rebound every game.
Because I'm not sure Shaq is a better scorer than Joker, if we being real.
How? Wait, how come he's how?
How is he a better scorer? Joker got everything, bro. And he's big.
No, we're not talking about passing. We're talking about putting the ball in the buckets. Nobody
scorer.
Yeah. So remember, we talked about I don't care if you can shoot, go left, go right. We're talking about putting the ball in the basket. Shaq was doing that better than Jokic. Yeah. Not you. You just. I think you just want to.
So you think Shaq is a better scorer than Joker?
Yes. Yes. I think Jokic is an all around better offensive player because he can pass the ball and he also can score. But just a score, he's not better than Shaq. Shaq had a move that was unstoppable.
What's the most points Shaq done average in a season?
I don't know. Let me see. Probably something ridiculous.
Probably something like 29.
Yep, he averaged 29. Yep, 29.
That's the most.
That's the most. That's the most.
What's the most Joker than average?
Like 29.
Both right around that range.
Let me actually go to this shit. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, but you can't be slurping like that. This is Shaq right here. I don't know if you can see it.
Yeah. Let me blow it up. Oh, I can't even do that. My bad.
Oh, you want it? It's small? Pause.
Yeah.
You see it now?
Okay, yep. That's Shaq?
Yeah, this is Shaq's numbers.
That's all of it? You can't go down?
Oh yeah, no, okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
the rest is just booty. I feel
Yeah,
you.
that's after like Miami.
And that nigga became booty very quick. Shit.
No, not very quick, man. That's 1, 2,
By
3,
10
4,
season, he
5,
was
6,
booty.
7, 8, 9, 10. So
11, 12.
11,
He had
12,
12 good years.
13,
I 13,
14.
14. That's it.
Let me see.
14 good years.
He said this is average Shaq for Shaq. Yeah, that's like
So the highest points he's averaged is 29.2.
29. Yeah, 29.3. Yep.
Now go to Joker. And let's not forget, Joker is a pass first.
I don't give a damn, bro. Like let's just look at this. Like, cause whenever before the numbers come up, people are like, okay. So the first year he was booty, right? Shaq averaged 23 his first year, 23 and 12.
Joker took more time to become.
Okay,
Joker.
second year he was booty too, right?
He wasn't booty. He was developing.
I guess okay. So for Shaq stuff, when he was averaging 17, he wasn't booty. He was just getting old. 18 booty, right? Developing, right? So he started. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 season he averaged no more than 20 points. Then year 6, 26.
He was developing.
I'm just saying, bro. I'm saying, if we're gonna give, so we give Shaq credit for how he started, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So if we're gonna give him credit how he started, and then, say that averaging 17 when his career was trickling down, if we're gonna use that against him, I'm gonna.
I didn't use nothing against him.
Okay. I'm just saying.
That wasn't a diss.
29.6. So he averaged 29 too.
The most he's averaged is 29,
and that was this year.
And that was this year, but it's 29.6. Shaq. So they right around hit like at,
But-
I mean at their apex.
I mean, I think right now.
I didn't care about Shaq tailing off. That was just me being funny. I was just talking about at their apex.
Yeah, it's like 29.
At their apex, Shaq 29.2, 29.6 for Joker. We can say they're in the same ballpark as scores. But the difference is Shaq was out there really looking just to get buckets.
But you also had Kobe.
Like Joker is running.
But you also had another nigga on your team. You also had another dude. You also had another dude named Kobe that was averaging like 25, 26.
Yeah.
All right, okay, cool. So, but let's take a look at this though.
Shay is an animal.
Why the fuck they put Shaquan? All right.
This Shay, I don't know what to tell you, America. He's so quick, and when he gets to a 17, it is a layup. The separation.
Nah, his number is money.
You see his number, Solo?
You think about
okay. You see that?
See what? My bad. Who is this, Shaq?
You see Shaq 38-16, 2.7 blocks.
What is
in
that?
The finals? That's his numbers in the finals. Remember what I was telling you? You said, some game they were holding him off. No.
Oh yeah,
Shaq
that final. He's had crazy finals. I don't know that.
Yeah, I can go to another one too. Let's forget the final. I can go to regular like series. Shaq was averaging like 30 and 10 almost every series, bro.
Hey, you'll be shocked. Go look at Joker series, bro.
Yeah, we're talking about in terms of points.
Yeah. Go look at Joker. You will see 34-15. Bro, you will see some wild shit.
Yeah,
you will see some wild shit, fam. I ain't gonna lie to you because I got into some.
Okay, right here. Who they beat in the finals?
OKC needs to beat the dog shit out these niggas. Beat these niggas by 40.
So look right here.
OKC gonna sweep these niggas. I've been trying to tell you.
Hold on, look. Before we do all of that, Jokic averaged 30 and 14.
Bro, go check. Oh, you talking about his finals?
Yeah, that's what you said. Let's go look
No,
at the
I
final.
meant playoff like series.
Yeah, but again, Shaq numbers in terms of scoring is always going to be better.
I meant like series averages from playoffs. Those would have had series averaging crazy numbers, bro. Better numbers than Shaq, for real.
We're talking about scoring because if you look at if we because the thing is you're gonna account for his passing, but if we look at Jokic, Jokic
Yeah,
don't block them.
Because Joker will Shaq will average 38 points. Okay, good. I've seen
And
Joker average
16
30.
rebound and
Yes.
16 rebound.
Okay, but I've
Okay, wait, wait,
also
wait, wait,
seen
wait.
Joker
And
have
also
series averaging
2.7
34,
blocks.
17, 12
Solo.
type shit.
No, okay. So Jokic got the assist. Shaq got the blocks.
Yeah, but one is but blocks isn't like
Bro,
that's super
averaging
nice. But
2.7
we're talking
blocks
about
is a lot of
offense.
blocks. Averaging 2.7 blocks is a lot of blocks.
Oh, yeah, but I thought we did score. We really was talking about scoring. To me, Joker's
Okay,
a
so
better
okay,
scorer than
cool.
Shaq.
If we're talking about scoring, then let's not talk about the rebound and assist. Let's just look at the points that they're putting in the basket.
No,
Right
yeah,
here.
but the thing is, one is like his role was different. Their roles is different because one is getting more points in certain series. Like, don't mean he's a better scorer. Like,
I think Shaq is a
because
better
Joker's a
scorer.
pass first type nigga.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm talking about putting the ball in the basket. What they did to Jokic against OKC, what OKC did to Jokic, they're not doing that to Shaq. Styles make fight. They're not doing that to Shaq. It's not gonna. You got a whole bunch of minions. You're talking about they're gonna be able to do the same thing they did to Jokic. They're not gonna be able to do that. There's nobody on OKC that can guard Shaq. Nobody. Shaq was dunking over two people.
There's nobody on OKC that could guard Joker,
I'm.
fam.
To, I'm again. You
It's
get the
just a
point.
team thing. That's
You,
all I was
you
saying.
get.
It's like
You,
team thing.
bro, you get the point, bro. The point is, bro, you know that they can't. What they did to Jokic, they can't do that to Shaq. That's just a fact.
They can swarm him like that, bro. I really do believe that.
No, they can swarm him, and then he's gonna push y'all niggas out the way and dunk. That's all he did.
Yeah,
Like,
but if someone is at, you still gotta grab the ball. Someone is fronting you, another person's at
so
your
like,
back.
they're not gonna
Getting the
stop
ball,
Shaq from
just
grabbing
getting
the
the ball to you
ball.
is gonna be tough.
They're not gonna stop Shaq from grabbing the ball. I'm not saying it's not gonna be. They're not gonna. They're not gonna dominate that aspect of the game. And you said he had Kobe. What are you doing? Like, what?
It was just
You're
a
not
good
stopping that.
time, man.
They're
I'm
not. They're not doing that. Jokic is not as was like nobody was as dominant as Shaq at his peak. Nobody. None. I think we can remove Will
I'm
Chamberlain because those are astronomical numbers. But
they're just
as
real
far as
different players. It's just
no, that's what I'm saying. Styles
the
make
way I'm
fights.
looking at it. Yeah, I'm just like
Like,
the
you,
clean
you,
block.
yeah, you not nobody stopping Shaq, bro. Like I think like nobody stopping Shaq. Like nobody.
They gon'
They were just talking about how they had to go get other players. They had to go get other bodies just because people were racking up foul troubles. So they will go get an extra center to have it on the team just in case, just extra body just in case. They're not doing that for Jokic, just in case.
No, you need it, bro. You doing it for Jokic. That's why we went. That's why OKC went and got Isaiah Hardenstein. That was
What-
for Jokic, fam.
So look, I'm talking about they have their primary center. They'll go get extra two bodies just so they can pick up fouls, so the other players don't foul out, so their main players don't foul out. The way they were guarding Shaq, it's just different for me, bro. Like it's just different. Shaq just different.
Shaq different. Homie, the truth, I know Shaq different, but I don't look at Shaq as better than Joker. If I'm being real,
Yeah, I mean, like
I'm like
that's your
If
preference,
Joker
though.
struggled against a defense, I feel like so would Shaq because I feel like Joker's a better offensive player through and through. Like he's just a better offensive player
But
than Shaq.
it's more likely
And a higher IQ. Also, he has a way higher IQ
that
than
you're
Shaq.
talking about. You're talking about what they do differently. I'm not. I have whatever all those you stating facts. I'm just talking about you put Shaq, put Jokic. Who's more dominant? Shaq.
Like I said, I don't know about the whole dominant stuff, but I feel like Joker's a better offensive player.
I mean, because he passed the ball better. And Shaq is a better defender. So they all got the
Not
thing
only
that
does
they.
he pass, he has a better touch. He has a better shot. He has better
Yo,
everything.
okay. What I'm
The only
saying is,
thing Shaq does better is dunk.
all right, now you're disrespectful. So Shaq was not known for having a touch around the rim.
Not like Joker. Nowhere near
No,
Joker.
what I'm saying, Shaq was, bro. It's how many big men we know play the game doesn't have great touch around the rim. That's what made Shaq great. And Shaq had footwork. What do we, bro? I think people just watch bro, go watch the Harwood, bro. Go watch the Harwood Classic, bro. Go watch Shaq playing in the paint. Shaq had crazy footwork. What are we talking about?
So you're saying Shaq has more footwork than Joker?
No, you're saying that all Shaq did it was dunk. I'm
No,
saying
I'm
that's
saying I know I'm not saying that. I said compared to Joker, The only thing he's better than Joker at is probably dunking the basketball.
No, I can say
That's
what he's
what I
better
said.
is winning championships.
I'm talking about as offensive players, comparing the two as offensive players. I'm like the only thing he's better that I can see than Joker is like dunking the ball. I don't think he has better touch. I don't think he has better
And
footwork. I don't think he's a better passer. I don't think he's a
yeah,
better ball handler. I don't think
that's
he's
fine.
better a better shooter. Like
Yeah,
I just feel like I feel like he's
Shaq had dominant force. So
yeah, Shaq.
okay, and I can also say this: there's nothing Jokic, everything Shaq did on defense, Jokic can do none of it.
I'm not saying,
No, I'm just saying there each
also Shaq didn't have to guard as many actions as today's big men have to guard due to skill set. So I feel like Shaq didn't have to deal with the 30. He didn't have to deal with some of these, like his shooters. You have
yeah, but
teams
Shaq
where
had to
his
deal with
shooters all
wait,
around. They
but
coming out where everybody could shoot in this bitch. Back in those days, if you watch the game, it was a different game. Like
yeah,
it'll be
but
three players on the floor, like me and you done talked about, that can't shoot for nothing.
yeah, like at the end of the day, we clearly seen what happened to the Celtics. We talking about all this shooting stuff. I think like that's it. Go back whenever like the game evolved, we people downplay the era before, and I think that's the problem. Like nobody in this era can do nothing with Shaq, nothing at all. He's gonna go and dominate even more. So with these rules, all the shooting, the thing you talk about in this era, you can't touch Shaq. Every time you touch him, it's a foul. You can't touch him.
You can't.
You can't touch him. It's gonna be a foul.
I ain't gonna lie, David.